To promote safe, orderly, and regular migration and protect migrant workers from risks of trafficking, exploitation, and abuse, the International Organization for Migration provides trainings to private recruitment agencies on fair and ethical recruitment standards in line with the International Recruitment Integrity System. This is the experience of one recruitment agency that underwent a capacity-building program through the Aligning Lenses Towards Ethical Recruitment project of IOM Philippines.
Staffhouse is a duly licensed recruitment agency in the Philippines with over 2 decades of experience. We're engaged in the recruitment and deployment of skilled and professional Filipino talents, as we serve the manpower requirements of the global industry.
We wanted to start a business, and us being entrepreneurs, we found the opportunity to open a recruitment agency. We also decided that if we were to open a recruitment agency, that we will not charge fees to the workers despite the presence of the majority of agencies charging fees. And that was a personal and moral conviction for us to be able to help our countrymen find better opportunities abroad if they were to decide to work abroad. Our advocacy is really informing everyone that they don't have to pay to get a job.
We ensure that our workers know their rights. We have orientations from the time we recruit them and then until we deploy, so they will be protected. Not every Filipino can afford to go abroad or work abroad and give money to pay for placement fees. But here at Staffhouse, we deploy workers because we wanted to help them to reach their goals of giving better future for their families. It's very important that we know what is being ethical. We have to look after our workers that we are going to recruit, and also when we process them.
We learned early on that we needed to be twice as good to get half the chance. If you want to recruit ethically, you are more expensive than everyone else. We had to prove that we were actually bringing value to the table. Regardless of shared values or not, with employers, they look at the bottom line, right? So we had to prove that it made sense to work with a company like Staffhouse.
We quickly found out that the market was not that easy to penetrate because the concept that we were trying to introduce or trying to sell was that of non-fee charging or not charging fees. So people were saying that we came late in the game, that it is an uphill battle. And at times we thought it was. But along the way, we met people who were interested in the model and in the idea of not charging workers any fees. And that started our slow but sure journey towards opening a recruitment agency.
We had the trust of our employers who share the same values, and also the trust and confidence of the candidates to entrust their journey of migration to Staffhouse. We've ranked #1 in the Philippines in terms of deployment for the past 4 years. It's really because of our people. With the help of organizations like the IOM, we feel like we are well poised to actually continue, or even strengthen our advocacy in advancing the ethical recruitment agenda. And being #1 doesn't hurt, I guess, because I think to a certain extent that is proof positive that the model works. The good thing is that the ethical recruitment wave is here and it's gaining momentum. There's a lot more information, a lot more support, and a lot more clamor, which really lends to a more enabling environment for ethical players to thrive. It's about building a legacy that a fair and ethical recruitment company in the Philippines is capable of competing with the best recruitment companies globally. We've always aspired and strived to be world-class, and hopefully we're getting there. And if we're able to inspire 1 or 2 other agencies to do the same, or at least espouse the ethical recruitment model, then perhaps we would have done our job.
Staffhouse's journey reflects how fair and ethical recruitment practices benefit not only migrant workers but also private businesses. IOM works with recruitment agencies such as Staffhouse to improve their business capacity to adopt, maintain, and advocate for these best practices. These partnerships with the private sector are crucial in attaining IOM's vision of making migration work for all.